Primary school teachers, let's grow a food garden with your class in 2024. To do it with ease and without the headaches that most everybody else has, you need to avoid these 4 mistakes. Don't start with an outdoor school garden. I talked about this one 2 days ago. Don't get anybody else other than your students involved in the work. I talked about that yesterday. Don't do it outside of your classroom time. I'm going to talk about it today. And don't start without lesson plans. I'll talk about this one tomorrow. Now, all of these are explained, plus much, much more in the School Gardens with Ease 2024 free 60-minute webinar for elementary teachers. Go grab your spot. So let's talk about today's topic. You should never grow a school garden or a classroom garden outside of your classroom time. Why? Simple. Think about the alternative. What should happen, or what should you do, or what should you have set up to do it outside of your classroom time? You need to organize the students into some sort of a club, a green club, an eco club, a garden club, whatever you want to call it. Or worse, organize parents and students and teachers into some sort of a club. The problem with that is that clubs are usually fun, they're extra. They're usually not taken seriously. Students' attendance is not really recorded very well for anything. Their progress isn't being tracked. It doesn't have the structure that your classroom time has, and it needs time, effort, and attention to give it that sort of structure. And you do need structure for growing a garden, even if it's a classroom garden, because growing a garden requires consistency, persistence, and doing certain work at certain time in accordance with the season, and in your particular case, also in accordance to the school schedule. The fact that you're closed for summer, for example, has to be taken into account. Things have to happen at certain times in a certain way, or the garden is not grown, or it grows and fails. Now, if you want to grow a thing or two here or there and just show your kids germination and that's it, you're not really into growing a food garden that your students can harvest from, something that actually produces food, that's fine. Do it in a club outside of your classroom time. But what I'm talking about is a producing impactful educational garden. That needs to happen during your class time when you have the students' attention and the timing has a very well designed structure. Plus, if you do it outside of your classroom time, that means that you have to spend your personal time on this. Please don't spend your extra personal time on growing this garden because it's needed for your person. Plus, it's not going to work. You're going to feel like you wasted this time. You're not going to have the impact you wanted. And it's just frustrating. Now you might be like, Layla, I'm convinced, but my classroom time is already filled. Okay, what is your classroom time filled with? Teaching your curriculum? Yes, that's why you have to teach your curriculum in this garden. This way you can use your classroom time to grow this garden. And to do that, you need lesson plans, which is a topic I'm going to talk about tomorrow. But also in the School Gardens with Ease 2024 free 60-minute webinar for elementary teachers that I am running till end of January, I show you exactly how to write those lesson plans. Go grab your spot.